Hey guys, I've not checked in with you guys for a long time. I think the last thing I did yesterday was we went to Chinatown. No, we went to Little Italy and we saw a little bit of Chinatown, and then we had some noodles at the noodle bar. That was the last thing that we did. Today's day 6 of our vacay, and tomorrow's our last full day. So today what we're going to do is we're going to Central Park. It is quite a nice day out here. It's a little bit colder, but it's nice. I've come equipped, gilet on, hoodie on, everything. So we're going to a beautician shop, and it says threading. So I just went in off the whim and got my eyebrows threaded. What do you think? Cost me €7, but I gave her a 10, tip. They do the tip thing here, so I gave her a tip. So yeah, this is what they look like. Because in Italy, it's not common to find threading. It's always generally waxing, or they use that thing. Right, we're just going to collect some bikes and then we're going to head off into Central Park. We're heading to Central Park. This is the bike station where we buy the thing from, and these are the bikes. So it's 30 minutes. I think 30 minutes free, and thereafter you have to pay €4. We're riding around Central Park. Ooh, the ride is not easy. There's a lot of uphill on the bike, and I originally wanted to get the electric one, but we had some problems with the electric one, so I've got the other one, and I wasn't prepared for the amount of exercise. But let's take a look. There's Gabby with both bikes. We've got a body of water here. Gorgeous, beautiful day as well. Absolutely stunning. The sun is out. Oh, walking through Central Park is amazing, guys. It's a beautiful park. It's what you see in the movies is what you get here. Lovely. Oh God, I feel so grateful. Beautiful day. Okay, so now we're gonna go. We parked the bikes up. We left those bloody bikes. Now we're gonna go to Columbus. There's a Columbus parade. Gabby wants to see that. While today it's now 1:45. We were running for a coffee shop. We were so tired at this time, but today we're feeling good. There's no urgent desire to have a coffee, so but we will. We'll stop at a coffee shop soon. Gabby wants to try a corn dog, so that's what we're going to do now. Try a corn dog. We've been talking about trying a corn dog since we've arrived, so now is the time before we head back to Italy. We're waiting in the queue. It costs €8 for one, for a corn dog. The Hard Rock Cafe. I wanted to order some food, but nothing that I want. They don't have any fish or anything like that. So I'm gonna go with nachos now and probably get a dessert. I've got a splitting headache, so just trying to power through. I will see you guys tomorrow for the last day of the vlog. Bye. Finished eating, and we're looking around the Hard Rock Cafe. It's so cool, guys. I'll show you some things. We see them. They're the Madonna wall. Steve Vai. I'm not sure who Steve Vai is. Harry Chapin, Brian Stedzer, Eric Carr. Look around the room a little bit like this. Clarence.
To the 2, 3, and R train.
This is a Brooklyn.
Hi guys, it's day 7, so it's the last day of the holiday, and tomorrow we return home. Right now we're in Brooklyn and we are outside of Brooklyn 99, you know, the TV series. My boyfriend likes the TV series, so there we go. There we go. There it is. Something a little bit different than Starbucks, guys. There's literally a Starbucks on every single corner. Every moment you do this, Starbucks, you do this, Starbucks, you do this, Starbucks, everywhere. And it's convenient because you also can use the restroom. But it's nice to go sit down like to an independent coffee shop. Oh. We're in Queens. Look at this view. You better look. Up there, Long Island. I really like a lot of the areas around here. So this is Queens. Do you know Queens? I know I like Queens. I had to come to Queens because of Coming to America. That's where Eddie Murphy first landed, in Queens, wasn't it? Queens. What was I gonna say? It's nice. There's so many areas. Like, I like Chelsea, I like Soho, I like Greenwich areas. This area is also quite nice too. I was talking before with Gabriel, and I was thinking to myself, I said to him, could you live here? And then we just really sat and thought about it. Definitely yes, but it would have to be, I don't know, in an area where there's no, where I don't need to use the subway, basically. Don't need to use the subway. In a nice, cozy area, basically, I could live. Or maybe just somewhere outside of New York. Maybe I could do that. Oh, it's not very clear. But to say to live in New York, I think it's a bit too hectic for me now. Now that I've gotten older, I did all the London stuff when I was up and down on the tube, jumping in, jumping out, changing, doing all these different changes. Go this part of the city. It took me 2 hours to get to work. All that. I've done all the rush hour stuff. So I'm definitely in the era of my life where it's all about relaxing, not making too many decisions. There's so much going on here in New York. There's people talking, there's noise, there's sirens. It's very, you know, overstimulated. And if you're very sensitive to these sounds, noises, or you're just a very sensitive person in general, or just sensitive, you will pick up on these things and you'll feel these things. There is a lot of you just can't not see it. There's a lot of people walking around with mental health issues, just out there, look like they've got no help with their mental health situation, and they're having to fend for themselves, and it is quite sad. I see these type of things when I'm walking around Also, there's a lot of poverty, a lot of people, a lot of poor people, a lot of people just off their head on drugs, walking around. A lot of people, you can see they're selling some type of substances on the street, just kind of like in the open. You know, there's a lot of that going on, a lot. And yeah, my nervous system doesn't feel rested. Basically, I feel like I'm on edge quite a bit. I'm like, oh god, oh, this guy's a bit sketchy over there, this one's a bit sketchy there. Especially on the metro, I haven't enjoyed commuting around on the metro. I just don't really feel particularly comfortable on there. There's just so many things happening on the metro that it's hard to feel comfortable on there. So many people coming on, off, so many guys just out of their head, just walking around doing crazy things, asking for money with their pants down and stuff like that. So, you know, you do have to have a kind of like a strong stomach. But I look around and I know that the New Yorkers, they're not fazed by it, but they become desensitized by the situation. But if you're not from here, you definitely you notice it. You know, if there's an element of safety, you might feel unsafe. I did. When the first day that I arrived, we went straight to Times Square, and I was a little bit like, oh wow. But I think as well because I was really tired, because we got off the flight, we went straight there. We went in the evening, and there was just so much going on: lights, camera, action, people talking, fires, people trying to ask me, oh, you want something? Buy this for me, buy this for me. Lots of guys hanging around on the street. So coming from Italy, where I live, you know, in a quite residential area with lots of greenery, it did make a big difference. There was definitely a big difference for me, and I was actually quite surprised that I felt that way, because, you know, I've always been a city girl. I lived in Manchester, and then I lived in London. So, you know, the 6 years I've lived in Italy has really, you know, changed me in a way. Yeah, it's sad to see the mental health situation here, and a lot of people just strung out on drugs, and especially black guys. I'm noticing a lot of black men just out here unwell, guys, mentally unwell. You know, and I know that it costs money for healthcare. It costs money, doesn't it, to access health services here. I'm not sure what it's like for mental health, but I know every other service costs money, so I'm pretty sure that does too. So it's almost like they're mentally ill, they need help, maybe need a lot of medications and therapy and stuff like that. But if they can't afford it, then what? It is quite sad. But anyway, let's keep moving. So now we're just gonna sit there for a little while, and then we're gonna move on. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more shopping, and then I'll catch up with you guys later. we're going to go up, 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 up. And then also we're going to get a complimentary drink, which I think is champagne. It's been a rough day. Oh my gosh, in the London. Happy champagne? What do you think it is? Water? Gabby's laughing. Complimentary drink, I hope it's champagne. Ooh, my air's popped. Gabby's waiting at the bar for our drinks. Oh, my makeup is all horrible. This is such a good experience. The summit, Country Summit is so good. They've got different rooms, and then with our package it included a complimentary drink, which is worth 20 euros. I think alone it's about 40 just for the experience, and adding a drink on top of it, it's like 50 something. So it's well worth it. It's a really nice experience, and it looks like you can take more time up there and just, you know, take your time basically. So we've done the summit, and we've done, we did Rockefeller the other day. So Rockefeller in the morning, in the daytime, and this one in the evening, in the nighttime. The nighttime experience is beautiful. I recommend just doing both of them, one in the daytime and one in the nighttime. You can just get a really different perspective. So we're going to have some cocktails now, and that's it. I'm going to close out this vlog.